So your app will allow users to actually be able to check their emails, their work emails and information through the phone, and you work with some very big companies like SAP and Oracle to do so, right?
And, basically, we not only doing the emails, we also integrate any kind of other business data what you have. For example, SAP processes, database information out of databases, have file share information, all this kind of things. And we now bring this to the Apple Watch as a first smart wearable, and in the next step we will also integrate other applications, other smart wearables.
Great. Now, earlier this morning we were talking to the Chief Technology Officer at a major cybersecurity firm, Trend Micro, and he was saying that wearables present the biggest risk to cybersecurity coming up. So how do you guys navigate that space, and have you found that your customers such as SAP and Oracle, some of these big companies are concerned about that when you bring it to the watch?
At the moment, the smart wearables are integrated basically into smartphones, and we secure the smartphones before we integrate the other devices, so this should be safe at the moment. And we also integrate this stuff with mobile iron app connect technologies.
Okay, and the companies that you're working with and hope to work with, the companies that use the SAP and Oracle software, etc., are they comfortable generally with consumers, their workers, as consumers bringing wearables into the workspace? Is that something that you think is going to pick up?
Yeah, we do a lot of things regarding bringing your own device at the moment, and so they already bring their private devices into their in the companies, and now we do this with wearables.
Okay.
So this should not be a problem.
It shouldn't be a problem, but sometimes, we've heard from other people at this conference that wearable security issues kind of fall to the wayside. They're not particularly looked after, so you guys are ensuring that this is. But when you start to do other apps, and speaking of those other apps, what are you looking at? What other kinds of apps? You have the workplace, and then what's beyond that?
I'm not sure about this. I have no answer regarding this. Sorry.
Not sure yet.
Yeah.
Okay, but you said you're developing other apps, right, in the future?
We're only developing our EVF Connector X technology, and this technology we integrate into smart wearables. So there is no other app that we want to develop.
Okay, and after you sort of develop for the Apple Watch, you're going to move into other operating systems?
Yeah, on Android, smart wearables we'll be looking into. It's the next step, and we will see what the market will come up with other smart wearables in the future.
Okay, and speaking of wearables, in your opinion, is this something that's going to pick up? Because Apple made the announcement not too long ago, and there's some skeptics out there saying that wearables won't take on, it doesn't offer anything new enough, or it's not useful enough.
But it's not only the watches what's coming, and there's also this Fitbits and all the other applications, and even the technology in your jackets, in your jumpers, in your shirts. So there will become a lot of smart wearables in the future.
Okay, and you guys are positioned to take advantage of that.
I'm not sure about this because there's no display, there's no interaction, so they collect data from your body, and it's a total different kind of integration.